Hey guys, in this video I'm going to run through the process that I would employ if I was building backlinks to a page and I wasn't seeing positive results from doing this basically. So if I wouldn't see any search engine rankings improvements, then this is the process that you kind of need. So I usually do this at the start of any campaign, and you can use it for sure if you've been doing this, if you've been building backlinks to your page, but you haven't seen any positive gains. So this is the video for you really. My name is Artem. I'm the founder of Links Hero, white-hat link building company. We help businesses grow their organic presence, get more clients from Google, and basically work it out that way. If you need any help with organic traffic, let me know or reach out to me, schedule a conversation. Let's have a chat, see how I can help you. So when I start this assessment, first thing I want to go into our keywords tab on in Ahrefs. And I'm going to use this keyword DevOps tools, right? So it's got some decent volume. It's pretty hard to rank for. Ahrefs estimates that I need around 71 websites linked into a page. This is a really estimated number because when I scroll down to see what's going on in top 10, I see that there are like pages with 12 domains, 55 domains, 19 domains, like 422 domains. Yeah, so this is a definite outlier being in top 10. So this is just an estimate. So once I'm doing this assessment, I want to see what's going on in top 10 in terms of websites authority. So I'm seeing that 71, 73, 78, 41, that's an outlier, 77, 31, that's an outlier, 69, 77, okay? So we are seeing that mostly it's high authority websites with two interesting cases of outliers. So immediately I'm like, okay, so what is my chance of ranking there? For the sake of this example, I'm going to use these guys here, Phoenix Nap. They're in position number 25 according to Ahrefs, and they've got some decent domain rating, 74. So they technically can be ranking up there. So we're going to analyze what is going on with these guys. They also got 18 domains linking to them, separate websites linking to them. So should be like they should be up there because we've just seen that some other guys with less referring domains are linking to it. Of course, there are many other factors, but like technically this should be really, really possible. So once we have once we're seeing that, okay, we've got a chance up there, I want to check what's going on with our OnPage SEO. And so I want to see what's going on with our OnPage SEO. And to do this, I use Surfer SEO, which is a great tool. If you're not using it, I highly recommend you get it. And basically, I have just typed in this. I'm going to go to SERP Analyzer. And to do this, I'm going to use Surfer SEO, which is a tool I recommend you get your hands on if you haven't so yet. So what it does, it runs through top results and shows you exactly what is going on with these guys. So you can tell keyword density, you can tell the word count, you can tell other funny things. So this is a great little tool, and I use it quite a lot for rankings, okay? So in Surfer, I want to first thing I want to see is what shows up in our top results, okay? And here I can see that I'm seeing a lot of consideration type articles. They all have one thing in common. They've got this best type title. Yeah, so it's best, top, best, best. Again, 11 like top. Yeah, so top. Yeah, so it's very, we understand that, okay, if we want to rank for this keyword, then we should be using this type of page title, right? And this is kind of what these guys are kind of using. Yeah, if we look at it, it's got this best DevOps tools in here, and I'm actually curious to see what their search engine title is. So I'm gonna quickly. So 52 best DevOps tools for 2021. So it looks pretty good to me. But let's analyze it further now. So now that we've understood what's going on here, and by the way, I want to kind of bring your attention to this interesting fact. So we're seeing that we've got 10, 20, 30, 15, and like 30 is the maximum number that we're seeing on the first page. And this is interesting because is it the case that if we have 40, for example, will we outrank these guys, or is it too much, you know? And by too much, I mean, because Google understands like what people are clicking on, or like something that they're skipping and they're coming back. So say if we had like 30 is an okay number in this case. But what if we had like 35 DevOps tools? What would happen here? Would we outrank these guys, or would people look at the title and they'll be like, and no, 35 is too many. Yeah, so they wouldn't actually click on that, or would click on this page less often, and that will bring this page down. So this is one of the theories. Or maybe if we had this 52 DevOps tools up there, yeah, up on page 1, people would actually click more on it, and it will help to outrank the other guys. So we have to be very, we have to have some theories about that and understand what's going on, okay? So once that is taken care of, we want to pick the competitors to analyze and see how we compare to them. So in this case, it's very, very simple. This is really crucial step, because if you screw up and pick the competitor with different search intent, which always happens in top 10 rankings, then you are going to pick wrong word count, most likely, and your keyword densities will be off according to because they're trying to rank for a different type of search intent. They might be ranking for an informational type intent. Yeah, so comprehensive list. I'm not sure if there is something like that here even, but sometimes, very often, you see like there is a consideration type of articles, like best type articles, and then there is like what is, say, DevOps tools, right? So this is, you don't have to include this in the in your competitors analysis, because it's got a different intent. It would have different characteristics. Okay. So we've picked these 4 guys here. I'm just going to click audit and see what's going on. Okay. So Serve for SEO is just running the analysis, and I like to skip down first. I want to start with the word count, and immediately I can see that there's just so many words here, and it's got almost 6,000 words. And there's no way Google is going to rank this page in first results, because it doesn't want anything to do with that much length in front. So you can see that the first 3, they go all the way to 3,600 keyword word count. Yeah. And this one is even less, like 1,700. No, that is number 4. So if these guys want to rank, they have to trim down their article. Like there's no, like you're wasting your time if you're building backlinks to this page, because it's not going to rank. It's not going to be in first page unless there is a change in the algorithm. Yeah, which kind of is like, okay, let's serve long, massive articles, because what probably happens is that people kind of get in there, they see this wall of text, they're not going, there's no way they're going to scroll all this. Yeah, they're going to read all that. There's no way. So they have to trim it down in accordance, and maybe have something like in between with these guys. Yeah, maybe have like 2,300 words, like 2,400, something in between, and actually see whether that helps to kind of kick this guy out of the equation, because we're seeing that this guy is ranking 4th, this guy is ranking 1st, this guy is ranking 2nd. So maybe there is some word count in between for 1st and 4th that will bring your page on the position number 1. So you have to kind of play with that a little bit. So once that's taken care of, you want to really go and kind of include all these keywords, or take something out, because at times there is something that is used too frequently. So we can see here that they've got this massive wall of text, but they haven't included enough of these DevOps tools, which are used by their competitors on page 1. So they have to do all this, okay? And that's pretty much it with OnPage. This is huge. Like, as I said, you can build all the links in the world for this article, but it will either not rank, it will not appear on page 1, or it will be extremely hard to rank it up there, and it will be just on and off kind of battle. It will stick to like position number 9 or something. It will just be 9, position 10, position 11, kind of 9 again, and so on and so forth. So you have to really take care of this. Okay, So once that is done, I like to see what's going on with internal backlinks. So internal backlinks is a type of backlinks that you can control. And in this case, I'm not really in love with their internal backlinking, yeah, because uh, in my world, like, I'd want internal backlinks coming from articles that contain the keywords that we're trying to rank for the main article in their page title. Yeah, so say we're trying to go for best DevOps tools. So another article would probably talk about like what DevOps tools to use in certain in certain areas, or what is the quick way to develop DevOps tools. Like something that contains the keyword but addresses completely different subject. Yeah, so there is no keyword cannibalization, and everything is very, very relevant. Yeah, if you keep that like such a tight relevance, it's a lot easier for Google to understand that you're talking about the subject, and it understands that there's like a whole cluster of articles dedicated to this specific keyword category that you want to rank for, and it's a lot easier for Google to trust you in that way. In this case, I'm not sure if that is required or whether it is not required. Yeah, because I'm not sure if these articles get enough relevance, because I don't know how many times they actually mention DevOps tools. Yeah, so here I'm seeing that they mention it. Maybe, I don't know if it's once, just for the sake of the link. Yeah, so they're not really using exact match domains here, exact match anchor text, because you can really go and explore this a lot. Yeah, so you can use a lot of so they're using DevOps here, but again, I'm not sure if it's good or not. Like, but they certainly have some internal backlinks here, which is really good. So that is pretty much it. Yeah, so this is something we do to begin with, but you can certainly kind of run it back if you've been building backlinks and you're not seeing any positive movement in Google. This is something that you have to consider. So again, if you have any questions, if you need some help with this, reach out to me. Let's talk and see what I can do for you. Okay? Thank you. Till the next video.